So Elizabeth Warren, I don't know if you saw, she's very environmentally conscious, but at the same time, she's also voted for every military budget. And so now she's combined those, and she says the Pentagon is the single largest government consumer of energy, and it's dependent on fossil fuels to improve military readiness and help us achieve a Green New Deal. The Pentagon should achieve net zero carbon emissions for all its non-combat bases and infrastructure by 2030. Hey, Elizabeth, I'm pretty sure the Pentagon already runs on 100% recycled propaganda. Hey, if I'm elected anywhere, when we drop drones, we also drop reusable bags. Here she goes on, she goes, today I'm introducing my Defense Climate Resiliency and Readiness Act to harden the U.S. military against the threat posed by climate change and to leverage its huge energy footprint as part of our the threat of climate change on our military. Oh my God, I mean, we can't let climate change stop us from killing brown people, can we? We can't let that happen. And when we killed brown people, let's do it in an eco-friendly way, shall we?
I think if you put a green leaf on the drone strikes, it makes it feel a lot better. You know what I mean? Like, oh, thank you, it's an eco-drone strike. And what a fantastic opportunity to now, instead of go, hey, we need to get rid of the military because it's the number one polluter on the planet, we can say, we better beef up our military because there's going to be climate refugees. Yeah. So they're going to come take our stuff. So we need more military to stop the hurricanes because the terrorists and Putin created them or whatever the fuck nonsense.
Well, I love how she says the Pentagon is the single largest government consumer of energy. Yeah, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, this is gonna sound crazy, hear me out. How about we shut down some of those fucking bases so they're not the biggest consumer of energy? Is that a crazy idea? Maybe we don't need 1,000 bases all around the world. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we only need, I don't know, none?
But how are we going to give everybody democracy and freedom, Jimmy? How are we going to bomb the fuck out of them with our democracy bombs?
And then everybody in an oil-rich country won't have democracy.
Oh.
Jimmy, in her defense, the Native Americans are part of a proud warrior culture, so support for the military is not.
She goes, senior military leaders have warned Congress of the national security challenge that climate change poses. The military is taking steps to become more energy efficient and resilient, but instead of meeting this threat head on, Washington is ignoring it and making it worse. Climate change is real, it's worsening by the day, and it's undermining our military readiness. More and more accomplishing the mission depends on our ability to continue operations in the face of floods, drought, wildfires, desertification, and extreme cold. I mean, you can't let that shit stop you from killing people. We gotta bring people some democracy. We can't let floods and drought and wildfires fuck with that. I mean, what if there was a wildfire in Venezuela? Does that mean we're not gonna invade them and overturn them? We can't let that happen. They've got twice as much oil as Saudi Arabia. Are you shitting me? She goes on, we don't have to choose between a green military and an effective one. This is like a comedy sketch, like I couldn't have written this. My plan will improve our service members' readiness and safety and achieve cost savings for American taxpayers. Together, we can fight climate change and win. What the fuck? This guy says, make the military-industrial complex greener, Liz shouted after voting to give the Nazi president of the United States a bigger military budget to bomb people of color. I thought Donald Trump's a Nazi, and he's a traitor, and he's working for a foreign government against our own interests. Let's give him a couple extra $100 billion to bomb shit. The guy's the head of our military. That's not a big deal. I guess it's not a big deal. This guy says, solar-powered drone strikes. I like it. While I've heard that climate change was a threat to all life on Earth, I was understandably worried. But having heard that it may also affect the United States' ability to kill brown people, I now realize how bad the situation really is. We must act to secure the future for tomorrow's war criminals. Now, here's a joke I didn't understand 100%, but Jake Flores says, our troops deserve moisture suits. So I don't understand that joke, but I knew it was good because it got 300 and something likes, right?
Dune reference, Jake Flores, Austin comic.
Oh,
originally.
really? There you go.
Hometown boy.
Can you explain that joke to me?
Yeah, Dune, do you...
Oh, Dune.
Dune?
Oh, I didn't see that movie. That's a movie, right, Dune?
It's a novel, it's a movie,
It's a novel.
it's a giant part of popular culture, therefore you don't know about it. He's not a I'm just saying he's not a big movie guy, definitely not a sci-fi guy.
No. But what I like is that to be a progressive to Elizabeth Warren means you just want your imperialism to be environmental friendly. Isn't that, she's not upset about imperialism, she just wants it to be greener. That's the fucking, I don't know.
I just want to say, Jimmy, that when I talked about that they should be more green, I was talking about their wardrobe of camouflage. Thank you.
This guy says they could be more energy efficient by not invading countries for no reason. Maybe promote that. Sure is hard to aim drones in all this smog, huh? And this is, I think, my favorite. He goes, here, I fix it for you. Climate change is real, it's worsening by the day, and then just blacks the rest of the shit out. And then this guy says, I came out of the ocean because you need to stop. And then Mike Gravel had the perfect tweet for this. Mike Gravel says, militarism and climate change are twin evils. Destroying one requires destroying the other. The military-industrial complex is the world's largest polluter. The mission of global hegemony is incompatible with climate justice. I say hegemony. Some people say hegemony.
Who says hegemony?
I say it.
You say hegemony?
I say it.
I say Mike Gravel.
Next live Jimmy Dore show is June 5th. That's a Wednesday at Hermosa Beach Comedy Club in Hermosa Beach, California. Go to jimmydorecomedy.com for a link for all tickets. We might be coming to your town. And if you love the show, please become a patron. Please support the show. We give you hours of bonus material every week. And please click that bell to make sure you're subscribed. Even if you think you are already subscribed, they unsubscribe people every day. Just check. Thanks for your support.